I'm trying to step on your feet too. Sorry. And I don't have one for me to look at. If I move around, does that mean I won't be in the picture? Just kidding. Okay, so a couple of things that you want to think about first is what I always think about is where is it going to be at and how much is it going to be. So if it's going to be an event down in Syracuse, am I willing to drive down to Syracuse for more parties if people book parties out there? Or for all my 3 cooking shows? Am I willing to drive out there? That's a big one. And then the price. You don't ever want to go over like $40, like honestly. Unless you are, it's a big, huge one, and you're willing to split it with somebody else, which is really good too. Another thing is too, when I first started last year, I did a lot of outdoor ones, and they do require you to have your own table and your own canopy and your own chairs. And sometimes there are some events that say, okay, you only have to pay $15 if you bring your own table and chairs, which is really good too. And some of them are like, we've got inside and outside, it's $10 inside, it's $25, or $10 outside and it's $25 inside. I always go outside because everybody's gonna walk right past you to get inside first. That's just me. I got my canopy on sale at Sears. It's just a pop-up canopy, and it's pretty good.
And I have one too, and you guys can borrow it too. You don't have to buy your own.
Yeah, you guys don't. No, we're all here.
We can share.
We can share. Mine's kind of a special, pretty one. It's got like drapes going down the side.
Oh, yeah, mine's just
from Sears.
Hers is like medieval flair.
It's kind of cool.
I got one like that, but it's like hunter green.
Mine's like OD brown or something. Drawing slips. You definitely want to make sure you have drawing slips out. I usually have one of these. I don't think I have it. Yeah, it's right here. So I usually put these out. If I could pull this out. So I'll have something like this on here for them to see, and I don't like to say what exactly they're winning a prize for, because a lot of people are like, oh, cooking show, I don't want to win a cooking show. So I just say an amazing prize, and I do a raffle, and I use the stuff that I already have. Instead of buying like the box from Merrill, I just use my batter bowl, or I use something else, because everybody should have gotten a batter bowl in their kit.
I used mine for the job fair this past week.
Yeah, so I mean, it works really good.
And it draws attention to the product too.
Depending upon what kind of event it is, it determines what kind of product you bring. When you're first starting out, you just need what's in the kit and the box. That new box.
The box that came in the kit.
Yes, the box. Well, not everybody got the box. Like some of us older people did. I don't have the box. But I've used the box from, I borrowed it from other people, and I went to a job fair.
What?
Yeah, the
paperwork
box
that
yeah.
says touring today or
Yep.
something.
I'll pull it up so.
So the red one?
Yeah, the red box.
one.
The red
Yeah,
one.
it's pretty cool, and people are like, oh my god, that's so cool.
It's got all the thank you notes.
And then they get to see what they're getting from their kit. And then I also have these, I'll pass these out too. But these are what I use. I don't use the regular ones that come in the kit. And if you don't have one today, then let me know and I'll send you it. So somebody over here is not going to get one.
That one's not getting anything.
Actually, I do have some, because I have it in my book.
Fancy paper.
Do you use these?
OGs over here.
And we're going to post all those files
Yeah.
on our team page, okay? So don't worry about it.
So I have those. Those are what I use. And a lot of people like it.
I can probably scan it and print it off.
And you use these just directly for the drawing at the vendor fair?
Yes. And then usually when like after we talk, because I get them to come to my table. I won't stand behind it. You don't want to stand behind your
You
table.
wanna be out talking to people.
You want to be out in front of your table. When they start to walk by, you know, a lot of people are like, ooh, Pampered Chef. Ooh, you know, a lot of people are like, oh my God, it's too expensive. Then you say, oh, do you have Pampered Chef? Everybody has some sort of Pampered Chef. I mean, something. Somebody gave them something a long time ago or whatever. And then I always ask them, well, what's your favorite thing? Or what do you use the most? And it just gets them talking. Everybody cooks. And then I tell them, oh, enter the raffle. You can, you know, there's a really cool prize. And then, of course, everybody wins. On the back of your list, there's a script when you call your contacts of what to
Can you
say
read
when
it?
you call. Sure. It says, hi, my name is Slim Shady. With Pampered Chef, sorry. We met this past weekend at the blank event. How are you? I'm calling to let you know you won my raffle. Yay! Are you familiar with Pampered Chef? Well, what you have won is a gift certificate for a free cooking workshop. That means normally when people host a cooking workshop with Pampered Chef, they're responsible to provide all the ingredients for the recipe. So with a free cooking workshop, I'll be bringing the food. You just need to get some girlfriends together for a fun cooking workshop. And then you tell them when you're currently booking for, and you just say, just tell me which day works best for you, and I can pencil you in, or, you know, day or weekend. And then, sorry. I don't use this verbatim. I just kind of wing it sometimes. And I'm that person that hated picking up the phone. But anyways. And then also there's some ways to find, like where to find your events. Craigslist has a lot. You just do a random, like a basic search at the top of Craigslist. Buku usually has them sometimes. If you guys are all familiar with Buku. The yard sale pages. That's what Buku is, right? Yard sale.
Yeah, it's like Craigslist.
Yeah. It's
like
buku.com,
your
bookoo.com. And then they've got them for the areas. I found a lot of vendor pages just on the top of Facebook, like on the search. I do vendor, and then I did 315 because that's our area code, and there's like a ton of different vendor pages, different groups. And then, what is it, 518 is the other one around here. You can do, I just type vendor events. I Google it, call your Chamber of Commerce. A lot of people who do events 1 year, they're gonna keep you on their list for the next year. If you can't do it, or if you are still going to do it, or make sure you keep in good contact with the people. And then of course, if you can't do it, then let somebody on your team do it, because you don't want somebody outside of our team to get that. Because we want to stay in good contact with everybody.
And that kind of guarantees you a spot.
Yes, yes. A lot of the times they'll bring a donation. I used to do gift certificates. Nobody ever used the gift certificates. They never contacted me for them. It's just something that I printed. It's just a generic gift certificate. It should be on the Pampered Chef website. If not, it's in our Bazaar group, I believe.
And the good thing if you're doing gift certificates is they have to contact you.
Yes.
And if they don't, you're
It
not losing
specifically
anything.
states,
Okay,
yeah.
so I used to do brownie pans and batter bowls, and then you never have a contact. So this way they at least have to contact you if they want
Right.
to use it, and you're not losing anything if they don't use it.
Right. I go back and forth. Sometimes I'll do the gift certificate. I haven't done one in a while. Lately I've been doing actual products just because it's getting more attention. And when I've done products, it's been like through Samaritan Hospital, their raffle. I'm doing a Relay for Life right now through one of my girlfriends. And it sparks more interest because it's actual product that they can use. And I've gotten a lot of other shows off of it, which is really cool. So, and make sure you always put your contact information in there too.
Any questions for Melissa?
What do you say when somebody comes to your table? Like, after you ask them, you know, do you have Pemberton, or have you heard of Pemberton? They're like, yeah. What do you say after that?
I usually ask them if they've seen any of the new stuff. Well, have you seen any of our new items? You know, this is what we have. Or tell me what you enjoy cooking. Do you like baking? Do you like grilling? And then sometimes I'll go into, well, this is our freezer meal workshop, because I always have the freezer meal workshop, because not a lot of people know that we do freezer meal workshops. Really, not a lot of people do. Everybody knows about Tastefully Simples, but not a lot of people know that we do them. And I recently did a Tastefully Simple, and it was not very good at all.
So
My cousin does Tastefully Simple.
what tips do you have for getting bookings at vendor events, besides the calling people?
I also bring like a gift, a little product, and I post my hot dates on it, or brownie pan. Brownie pan comes in the box, right? In your kit, right?
No.
Not in the pilot kit.
It depends on which kid, yeah.
Yeah.
We got the brownie pan.
Oh,
Well, if you have the brownie pan, it's really good to use the little Post-its and write on there what your hot dates are, which are your next couple of available dates, and then. What close? You want to do a vendor? And then do like everything that you can make inside your brownie pan, because they love seeing that. And if they pick a hot date, one of your dates, you say you get this free at your party. Or if you have stuff on hand with you, like cash and carry items, and I don't like taking cash and carry items to vendor events, by the way. Extra stuff that you have on hand that you are gonna sell at retail price. You don't want to sell it cheaper, retail price. But I don't like taking that because you don't know what everybody likes. I've gotten, somebody say, well, I wanted a pizza pan. How come you don't have a pizza pan with you? Like, I'm sorry, if I carry 20 pizza pans for everybody who wanted a pizza pan.
And then you bring the pizza pan and they want the chopper, and then you bring the chopper and they want a can opener,
Yeah.
so don't even worry about it.
So usually I just keep little things on hand, like a batter bowl, or, something, like I get a lot of things from the outlet. You can get a lot of stuff from the outlet and keep on hand. And I'll say, pick this date and you get this. If it's something like a date I really, really, really want to book, like one was our 35th anniversary, and I really wanted to book that date. So I was like, you get the brownie pan and you get the batter bowl if you book this date.
All right, awesome. Good. Any other questions?
One more. So you said you don't tell them what the prize is, but
No.
what if they ask you? Like, so if I'm here, I get a prize. Well, what's the prize?
Well, then I'll tell them, yeah.
Okay.
So if they ask me, I say it's a gift certificate.
Okay.
And Jody right here is a perfect example. So Jody is a free cooking show winner.
Oh, I got another one too. Another
So
good
you
idea
never
too.
know.
And I just did this at a couple of them, I have this big sign that says selfie challenge. And what they have to do is they have to come to my booth and take a selfie in front of my booth and tag me in it, kind of like when you're at a party. And that way I have their information. That way, if they didn't fill out one of my slips,
That is a good idea.
Awesome.
because everybody likes to take selfies.
All right, any other questions?